Maybe.
Okie doke. All right, let's get started. We're gonna continue part 2 of our PADCast number 2, which is going through the the 5 title challenge. And we left off on unlocking Challenge Arena 3, correct?
I believe so. Yeah. Oh, was it 2? I think.
No, we've got 2 unlocked. So
yeah.
we're going into unlocking challenge number 3 for the 5 title. All right, and so the requirements for that is doing A3-2 with an average team rarity of less than 5. All slots must be filled and must hit damage cap and use at least 1 skill. So it looks like they're starting to maybe combine. They like combine, so that's your hint. It just combines previous things that you've already used to do unlocks. And by the way, this is the RubyPanda. He wrote the guide that posted on Reddit. He doesn't go under that name on Reddit.
But it's a pastebin guide. I think a lot of people
it's a pastebin guide. So, yeah. What is the team makeup for this? I imagine, are we? Who are we? What are we abusing?
So we're abusing Hino once again.
Yeah.
And we're actually gonna abuse a story card, which being Story XC or Swangsang, I think it's called. Swangsang?
Yeah, that's what I was guessing, is that if there's a dragon.
Yes, sir. We're gonna cap on that. And you basically just need to give him a dragon killer equip, and I think most people will have one since we had the Sin's Dragons, and Usui Seal is actually a what's it called? A dragon killer equip.
So Hino
and XC, and just using 1-star masks and pairing with another Hino, you actually go just below the 5-star rarity.
How do you spell his actual name?
It's Xuan and Ceng. But you can probably just say
just XUA finds him. So, and then we just need to fill up our other slots with masks.
Yep.
Is there an active that we want to use? Any certain active or just any active?
It's any active, so we usually just use Hino on the last floor.
And then we don't need to color covers or anything. Colors, we just need something there, right?
Well, yeah, but you might as well cover colors. Never hurts.
Okay. And any dragon killer works here. Any dragon killer equip. Now, does the thing we're killing happen to have another type, just in case they don't have a dragon killer equip?
Yes, so we are gonna be capping. There are actually 2 floors you can cap on here. There's a green Sonia, and there's a dragon machine boss floor.
So machine killer could work, and also I have an idea of which Sonia it is. It's probably this past life Jade Sonia, who is a balanced, so maybe a balanced killer could work.
Balance killer could possibly also work, but the good thing about XC is actually that he can also take machine killers. So if you're super worried and you don't have a dragon killer equip, you can actually use full machine killers.
Right. And
that should give you an equal, maybe even better multiplier.
Okay, and we're doing A3-2. Here, let me put the requirements up on screen. So we're going to unlock CA3 inside of A3-2, and we need to hit damage cap, use at least 1 skill or only 1 skill?
I think it's the least, but we're only going to only be using 1, just in case.
Average rarity less than or equal to 5. Full team. Okay. There's our requirements.
So there's actually a fusion spawn in this dungeon, but the Hino out of where will take care of it. If you don't have Hino for this one, what you can do is actually bring a low cooldown fusion, and then have Haku and Karin pair, where you try and cap with Karin and giving her like machine killers, or you try to cap with Haku. using one of their actives on the battle floor. If you don't have a Fujin either, you can actually still do it. Since the Fujin floor actually gives you a corp, so if you have a corp equipped on the Karen, you can also kill that way, using the Fujin Laden.
So I don't know if I capped there.
Probably didn't. Nope. That's fine.
So I probably should have used the Hino active to generate more. Does he make dark orbs with his active, or just reds?
He does. He makes reds and darks. He turns water to the red, I think, and heal to dark. God bless Hino, dude.
Oh, yikes. We gotta match the bombs.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much in the issue, though.
So, jammer resist is nice here.
I mean, you can bring it, but I mean, it's not the end of the world here. As long as you just link 5 darks, you should cap it.
Okay, I saw the cap there.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. There you go. Challenge area 3 unlocked. Let's move on. Challenge area 4. No skill and team with water light attribute subs must clear in 5 turns.
Yeah, so this is actually probably the easiest one.
But that's wild. How'd they figure this one out?
So actually, we aren't sure that you need exactly water and light. Like, there's like so many mixed responses. So
do we just do Hino with water light subs?
You can literally just do the exact same team you just used.
Wait.
But yeah, you just need to cover it. You don't need to only have that.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, so you like just do Hino, red mask, blue mask, green mask, and light mask, and go.
Wait, why are they all out of weird order? Did I put a filter on? These beans are in the way. Whatever.
You can actually bring the beans as well. Beans work. Need light there.
Must clear in 5 turns and no skills used. And so I feel like this one actually is challenging if you don't have a strong auto FUA. And this one's also done in A3 too, correct?
Yeah, it's the same one. If you want, you can bring the jammer resist. I mean, personally, I think it's no issue. But yeah, if you don't have Hino here, I think the best thing would just be using the story Chinese skills. And of course, then using the corp strategy on Karen.
Oh, yeah. You just must clear in 5 turns. There's no like rarity requirement or anything.
Exactly.
So,
but there's a no skill, so you cannot bring a Fujin. That's the real annoying part if you don't have Hino.
1 light. No skills. Yeah, that's true. 5 turn clear.
But if you want to, you can also equip like the Oki Seal or something to have full jammer resist, so you don't need to deal with the bombs on the final floor.
That's okay.
Yeah. I think most people won't have problem with them.
Oh, this stuff has ridiculously low health because a 2 million hit just killed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So rather than any real challenge, these are literally just like little puzzles that you're supposed to figure out. Though
I think so, yeah.
This one I don't understand how you'd figure out. Like you do it by accident before you would actually figure out.
Yeah, I feel like that's like most things, right? That's like seeing like I think a lot of people also like kind of just assume some requirements, right? I think a lot of times they just bring rainbow and say, all right, you probably need rainbow.
Right.
Sometimes they just try and use no skills and see how that works.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining you do. You bring a rainbow, you bring Hino, you don't use any skills, you one-shot every floor.
See if that unlocks. And you cross-reference that with someone else who's done something similar, right? And you see where all the similarities are.
Okay, there's area 4.
Yes, alright.
Okay.
5.
Challenge area 5.
Yes, so challenge area 5 is slightly difficult, I think, maybe for some people, but it's basically that you need to have an average combo count of 10 or above, and you need to complete in 3 minutes or less.
Average combo, 10 plus.
And there is a tricky spawn in this one, actually. Well, there's actually kind of a couple. So there's a cloud on the first turn, which is like a 1-column cloud for 1 turn. I don't really think it's an issue, but you can bring cloud resist for it.
So would I just bring Diablos Karen or something here?
That works, yeah. But yeah, there's a 1-column cloud on the first floor. And there's a skill bind on the floor 3. And the reason why the skill bind could be good to take note of is because there's actually a VDP floor on floor 4.
Okay.
In order to deal with that one, we can do multiple things. We can use something with a VDP latent. We can use a 99 true damage laser. Autofur works as well.
So I'm gonna bring a VDP latent.
You can do that, yeah.
So I'll bring Zinogre, who will cover my missing color. And yeah, this should be enough. Is there any auto follow-up or a follow-up attack that I need to do?
I don't think so.
No, we'll try it. We'll see. Okay, we're going to do A3-3. And we need to go reasonably fast here.
Shouldn't be too bad, though. 3 minutes is still plenty of time for a 5-floor dungeon.
Oh, cloud resist. I think you said that.
Yeah. Well, personally, I didn't think it matters. Hey, you got no woods in your spot. Interesting. So since Wit actually doesn't have full SBR, he might actually end up breaking if he gets insanely op-trolled on the VDP floor and doesn't actually skyfall the full rainbow board. And actually gets skill bound. Dude, sometimes this feels like a GDQ where I'm like the couch.
Oh no!
What you
Wow.
speedrun it.
Some Skyfall busted my cascade there.
Yeah, that's fine. Everything's paper here. That's the skill bound floor? Alright, didn't get skill bound.
I'm flubbing this. It's good.
I think so, as long as you hit the 3 different attributes, basically current kills. Or current, make sure you kill.
Okay, this is the VDP floor.
Yeah.
Think I have all colors?
You do? Yeah.
Oh, so something to note that if you don't one-shot this guy, I bet he full poisons your board, right?
I've never not one-shot him, sir. I think so. I mean, that's his usual moveset, at least. But you basically need to one-shot each floor, I think, if you want to beat the time requirement as well. Well, I guess you don't really need to.
Did we beat the time requirement? That was a little slow.
I think it's fine.
We'll check. Yep, we got challenge area 5. That's unlocked. Okay.
Good job. So this one is actually, I think, one of the harder ones as well.
Challenge area 6, which we're going to also do in A33. Yes. One sub or less than 2 average combo count, complete in 3 minutes or less, and complete in 5 turns.
So the one that's kind of difficult here, or like can mess you up, is less than 2 average combo count. If you don't have the no Skyfall badge, sometimes Skyfall just fucks you.
That's true.
But basically what we're going to be doing here is just using Hino and killing with that.
You can maybe give yourself like Jammer Skyfall or something if you're getting really trolled.
Maybe. Probably working.
1 less. Combo. Minutes. Complete. And 5 turns. And I feel like this is another one that they kind of did by accident, and this is probably a really strict requirements, and it might be a little easier to get it than it is actually shown here.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I bet someone just like went in with Hino and was like,
yeah,
that worked.
Yeah, and it worked.
And someone else just like Skyfall exactly like free com was like, huh.
Hino used to get so much hate, and now he's basically the king of exploration dungeon.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he has such an easy to fulfill requirement, right? For like quote-unquote huge amounts of damage.
Match 5. So for the sake of brevity, I'm going to cheat and bring the no Skyfall badge. I realize many people won't have access to that. So you might just have to do it a few times in order to get that average combo count.
Yeah, I mean,
is there any requirement we want to fill with the last sub?
No, you don't even need to bring one.
Okay.
You can just bring a mask if you want to, though. But yeah, a small tip, I guess, if you don't have the no Skyfall badge and you're getting trolled on Skyfalls, like, remember to do your 5 match at like the top of the screen. It's usually better.
And don't have pairs that are pointing upward, right? So,
so try to not give Skyfall any reason to fuck you. But yeah, so this one, as I mentioned, is like one of the harder ones, but if you actually do have the no Skyfall badge, it's probably one of the easier ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's definitely trivial for me.
Yeah.
There might be some no Skyfall leaders you could pair with, and do we know if you need both Hinos to get the damage?
I do not know that, no, and I haven't seen anyone actually do it, but if someone actually tests it out, please let me know what you find on that so I can actually update the guide for it. It would be pretty cool.
So that's challenge area 6 unlocked. We got 2 more to go, so next is challenge area 7.
So this is the most annoying dungeon of them all.
And this is an A34, right?
Exactly, yeah. So this dungeon has, I think, 2 blind floors, and it has 2 bomb floors as well.
Alright, so we need to erase 50 plus dark and water, so 100 total orbs.
Yep.
So 50 dark and 50 water.
Yep.
And complete in 5 turns.
Yep. So the complete in 5 turns can be kinda annoying since there is a resolve spawn on floor 4. And if you're using the strategy of using bi-color boards, you won't have a follow-up attack unless you pair something like Virgil, which we're probably going to be doing. Do you have Virgil there?
I do have Virgil.
Yeah. He's really good for this.
Okay, so, alright, so I will bring Virgil, but for people at home who may not have Oh no, my Virgil's evoed. I can devo him if I need to. What other options are there?
Anything that autofu has.
So, any autofu that
Hino
works
actually
on,
works as well.
Or, well, let's just keep the Hino train going. Oh, he's already set as my leader. Okay.
Right, I think Hino works, yeah.
All right. And then do we need to bring stuff that makes lots of blues and darks?
Yeah, you just bring blue and dark bicolors.
Okay. So that's going to be like your Sonya.
Yeah, your Blonias and your Gluttonies. You don't really need the bicolors, but they just make it trivial, right? You can use tricolors if you want to as well. If you have, what's her name? The blue Riona, for instance. Anything basically you have that creates water and dark should be fine. Ideally, you can also pair up with a 7x6 lead to get even more orbs that way.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll pair with a 7x6 lead.
Yep.
And these Valerias could probably just be whale doors too. Like,
probably, yeah.
I'm just being very lazy.
For this one, I may actually recommend some people to actually use blind resist and gem resist. Just like to not deal with the bombs and blinds that are in the engine.
Well, we'll put that on. What's a good blue 7x6 leader?
Minaka?
I don't have Minaka. Isn't she? No. Alright. Let's go to PADDB. Skills, leader skills. 7x6 board. Filter by blue and dark.
Oh, Sophie. Dark Sophie, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
She's not yours.
Oh, there we go. No, Servant Rider's like perfect. She's literally matched blue and dark.
Isn't Sophie that too?
Yeah, I think so. But I have LB Sophie at the moment.
Fair enough, fair enough. So there's also, I should probably mention, a skill delay on floor 2. I think it's a 5-turn one. So it's a good idea to just put random equips on.
Hold on.
Or put SDRs on, but I would recommend just putting assists on instead, so you don't invest.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, we're going to want to have our blind resist and stuff covered anyway.
Mm-hmm. Also, should I actually mention, if you're using Gluttony, you should actually watch out for the floor 3 spawn, since she actually does a preemptive hit.
We're going to do 42 and 42 orbs. I don't think I need to bring more than 2 board actives.
Yeah. Probably not. I mean, even... Well, actually, no, you need to... Well, actually, I don't know if Valeria Refresh actually counts towards the turns you...
I wasn't gonna refresh with her.
Well, I mean, just in case, right?
Just bring her for the skill boost.
Yeah, but yeah, 2 bicolors should be enough, 3 to be safe, and 4 if you like really like just want to use a bicolor every turn.
Oh, probably shouldn't do that. Gluttony is so bad that I have not even max awakened one yet.
I think I have like 10 or 12 of them.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell some soon, I think.
And then they get an Evo or some kind of buff that makes them like they get like 2 less than 50s.
I mean, I'll keep like 6 of them or 7 of them. I
okay.
don't need 12.
And this is in A3-4.
Yes.
Oh, and this is the last normal area, so yeah, that means we're at the end.
So yeah, there's actually also a reward for clearing all of the areas, which is going to be getting 1 rainbow medal So
Oh,
yay.
that's spicy actually. No, I'll never turn down free rainbow medals.
Yeah, but of course the true prize is clearing all the challenge ones and getting the title.
That's a third of a double damage cap, Layden.
It is actually, yeah.
That's some fraction of heroin rolls, because you could trade 5 for 1 rainbow medal.
Yeah.
Alright, you say we get skill down at some point?
Yeah, the flaw for this one. I think you can just swipe.
Yeah, I just realized it doesn't really matter.
Yep, there you go. Oh, it's 2 turn, I think. 1 or 2 turns, okay. It's a little dark. So this is actually the spawn why you need to bring Virgil usually. Or you can actually also bring Anubis and counter-attack him. That also works. But yeah, because we need to complete in 5 turns, we can't like trigger his resolve and then kill him afterwards.
Mm-hmm. So if we would accidentally just tried to kill with just Hino there, we would have failed the dungeon.
Yep. But yeah, this is why this dungeon is like the most annoying one, is because of all of these hazards being spawned in them.
Uh-oh. He actually is tanky.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess we failed it anyways.
Yeah, we failed. Okay, so we just gotta save a board for him. That's fine. Alright, we'll try again.
Well, you didn't link 5 either, right? So you didn't get the Hino.
No, I got the Hino. He's just
You
tankier. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought I was gonna kill for sure.
No, we'll just save a board.
No.
Oh, okay. So a lot of these are much tankier.
Oh yeah, 1 Hino doesn't kill here, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Hino doesn't care which color you match. He still gets the multiplier, as long as you link 5.
Yeah, I just linked 5 and yeah.
Oh yeah.
What Matt said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think this spawn has like 4 million HP or something. It's a 0 to 2, I guess. Since Sonya didn't get skill down. Huh. I actually didn't know it could hit 0 on a skill day.
It's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, you still have another though, since you're doing 7x6 board. You still have 3 boards left.
No! Okay. This one is annoying.
Wait, didn't you have a board for that?
No, like I was gonna just use the last 2 boards.
Oh. Oh, that reliever doesn't have a board, I see.
Okay. Alright, the problem is solved here.
Yeah.
Wait, which one did I take off? Whoops. I got rid of the blind one.
Yeah. Line and skill push one. Yeah, the way I did this one was literally just pairing my Dark Sophie with a Virgil and just using all of the highest SP subs I had and putting Gluttony on all of them.
La, la, la. Okay, so we just do this board, and then after this board, we can use our boards. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use a board now.
Yeah, might as well.
Perhaps I should have... Hopefully we kill.
You can just L with the blues if you want and make sure you kill. Brony actually has respectable multiplier.
Oh, we're not going to kill. Man, okay, I'm going to just bring 4 boards, because this...
Yeah, just...
she sucks. She actually has HP, and this team does no damage, and it has no move time.
How much she has?
Enough. I was just being lazy. I didn't want to use my Tamas, but now instead I've burned up a bunch of stamina.
Oh yeah, 5 TB would have done it with 7C as well, yeah.
Yeah, if I would have gotten the 7C, but you know, I just stopped.
But he also like has no move time at all.
Yeah. Okay. Now I just need to do the first one. And then after that we could just use a board. Yeah, I could see this one could be really, really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fire TPA might have gotten the kill. That's true.
But it's like the more boards you have, the easier it becomes. It's fine, you can just swipe.
I removed. Yeah, we'll do a board here. Nice cascades.
What is this ranking dungeon? Jeez. This one you can probably kill with the fire TP and stuff. We need to match blues. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Alright.
I think we tested that earlier. I barely dealt any damage on the second floor once and killed.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Look at that 20% twice.
Hey, 80% equals 0%, dude. Yeah, that's like too much blind in this dungeon.
Okay, after some great failing, we have unlocked it. And hopefully we've gotten enough blues and darks.
I'm pretty sure you have, yeah.
Alright, there's area 7.
Perfect. Alright.
Alright, last one is very weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
This
again,
like
how did they figure this one out?
Yeah, like this is the one where I guess like some random guy just liked playing jammer teams and he just like randomly got it.
Erase 50 plus jammers and complete in 10 turns.
Yeah. So for this one, you usually just do Fenrir Viz, X Fenrir Viz, and a whole bunch of like Dinabolas or Acubans. You can also do, again, a 7x6 lead, and just do jammers as well there. Jammer boys as well.
Okay. So we'll do Diablos, Karen.
Karen might not be that good actually, since you're using bicolors with jammers.
Oh, we are using bicolors.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fenrir Viz is probably the best one. Because he's a jammer.
Oh yeah, just lead with Viz.
Yeah.
And then Dinabola?
Yeah.
Ten turns. Boo. Okay, she's base. What do we have to get to her? Awoken? Okay.
So yeah, this one is also a bit easier in the sense that you have 10 turns, so we don't need to actually bring out a follow-up attack for the 4th floor.
Okay.
So you can tank the hit there. It's not a very big hit.
This is my only Acubans, so... Oh, do I actually not have the materials? What is this? Star Justice.
Do you want me to trade you some?
I
think I have that one.
It's 50 plus. I technically shouldn't need it unless I get like really screwed, but I'm just gonna put on. I'm just gonna evo my Dinabola since I have the materials now.
Yeah. All right. I do have the gem there if you want it.
Okay, that's overkill.
So yeah, after this one, we have unlocked all of the challenge arenas, and when we get to those, it's actually going to be much more complex to actually build the teams. For these ones, we usually just put on bicolors or we put no subs or something, but the challenge arenas are actually actual dungeons with a lot more mechanics and much beefier HP and defense. The guide I wrote.
Oh, I do have Starster. I forgot about that. Actually, let's just.
Yeah, that's the tricolor as well. That works as well. Yeah. The guide I wrote does actually cover all of the preemptives, but it doesn't cover all of the behavior for each spawn. But it should give a good overview of the dungeon and help team building quite a bit, I think.
There is a skill down in this dungeon.
There is, yes.
Okay, and we have 17 skill boosts. Oh, hey, we want these blessings.
Yeah, you do.
That's free jammers.
Wait,
these ladies are, huh? Starster?
Is he a system?
No, no.
Oh,
he's 8 turns. His chibi might be.
I didn't even know he
Not
had chibi.
quite. Yeah, he does have a chibi.
Well.
It's pretty cute. They're all really cool. Okay.
I guess he's technically a system if you have 6 of him and you do both leaders and all subs.
So we're just gonna throw some Amakazumis on these Dinabolas.
Oh, and Japus does have 6. Okay, that makes sense then. How is that a system?
The 6-card system.
Yeah.
Okay.
How busted does an active need to be for it to be worth like actually having a 6? So like they need to cover
attack buff, RCV buff, time buff,
unlock,
spinner overwrite. And orb change plus hearts.
And they just still die to Ilm.
I think we just need like some random assist equip.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's a good idea to bring blind. Well, blind doesn't really matter to shoot you bicolors or jammers. Bombs can be quite annoying there. And I guess the poison up on the final floor. No, those don't get locked, I don't think so. But both of the spawns actually making the bombs lock them as well.
Okay, so we'll bring jammer.
Yeah. What is the farmable Naga skill? The farmable Naga, the one the guys talking about.
It makes jammers, yeah.
Huh.
Farmable Naga could work here. In fact, you could just have a system of farmable Nagas probably.
That might actually be a good team then to put on the guide since it's fully farmable.
I mean, it's not farmable really anymore.
Yeah,
you had to have preemptively farmed it.
If you have farmed Nagas, use them as well. There you go.
I need some of the long cooldown to throw on this guy. There we go. Wait. Oh, that's Metatron. It's not a long cooldown. This is an unskilled Chew-on. Perfect.
Man, I missed one Chew-on. I'm so sad about it.
Just weren't playing at the moment?
I think I took a break at that time. Like, even if I was taking a break, I should still farm one. Like, she's so good. Remember to use Spin Reverse actually, for even more Skyfalls.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Whoops.
It's fine.
Does this one have a turn requirement? 10 turns.
Yeah. So this one is much more generous in that sense. So you can actually also avoid bringing jammer assist. Like you have to deal with bombs, but actually this spawn makes a lot of jammers. Ooh, nice Skyfalls. So this guy does hit when you trigger his resolve, but it's like a really baby hit. I also think Spin Reverse has like a pretty good shield actually, right? He has
yes.
2 shields.
Yep.
Yeah.
We should take like almost no damage here.
Yeah. 5k.
All right, I think we've way more than passed the jammer threshold we need.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We did not pull many jammers on this board, though.
Wonder if you could kill with, like, Fenrir with this Skyfall and refresh your boarding with Valeria. Oh, can you imagine if Gung Ho actually made that, like, a requirement? Having to complete a 5-floor dungeon in 4 turns by using one of the refreshes?
Or a giant laser.
I would never find that, probably.
Okay, there you go. Challenge 8.
Perfect. That's all of the challenge dungeons unlocked then.
All right.
All right.
So that's the end of unlocking the challenge arenas.
Yes, we have now unlocked every single dungeon that you can unlock.
And now, if you want to get the title, you have to do all of them, and they're apparently more complex.
They're more complex. They're actual dungeons. So, for instance, for the first dungeon, you actually need to bring a 5-turn Awoken bind clear, and VDP, and there's also a regular bind.
So the story Chinese girls stay pretty good throughout these, right?
Yeah.
So we can just abuse Karen Diablos or Karen Zenogre.
The final floor does have a VDP there, so keep that in mind.
So we'll just bring someone with the VDP laden. So we'll just bring Zenogre. He covers colors. And you said there's an Awoken bind?
There is, and there's also a regular bind, and there's also a time debuff, but that doesn't matter if you're using the Chinese girls. Yeah, and there's jammers. Yeah, that's about it. There's no like poison or blind, so you don't need to worry about that.
All right, what is a good Awoken bind clear that's Dragon and God? Guess we could bring Gremory. You said there's Jammer?
Yeah.
Gremory's like perfect then. Okay. A 1 cool.
Oh, there's also a skill delay on the final floor. A 10-turn one. So
a 10-turn skill delay. Any other mechanics other than that?
Oh, of course, there's follow-up attacks, yeah. You probably should bring something like that.
Okay.
There's 2 first ones.
Oh, there are follow-up attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. So Gremory covers that, but I just like need a Heart Maker. You said there's 2?
Yeah. Floor 3 and floor 5.
Any other hazards I need to cover other than Jammer?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm that is you. There's a Poison Skyfall on the first floor there.
Gremory just happens to have Poison Surge.
There you go. But yeah, if you want to optimize for kills as well, the most of these spawns are Dragon and Attacker. With a bit of, like, physical and God.
I don't even know if it's necessary.
It's probably not, but just in case. Also, if someone's like trying to build for this dungeon, like all of this information that I'm telling you about is also on the guide.
Yep. Okay, so challenge area 1.
So I'm actually is the Ogre your only VDP solution here?
Yes. We'll see if it works.
Yeah, he might still kill. But remember, this is like an actual dungeon, right? So it's like they have actual high HP, some of them. The first one here, like chance 1, is like not too bad, but later on it gets slightly more intense with the HPs. Also, the good thing about the challenge arenas is that you don't need to worry about any hidden requirements or conditions. You just have to clear the dungeon.
Yeah, so there's no like turn limit or something.
Exactly, yeah. You can take it at your own pace.
I see that you have a thing of where to cap, and I can. Oh no, this is unlocks, right?
Yeah, this is the unlocks, yeah.
Where does it show? There we go. Dungeon info. So starting at like 168, line 168 on the pace spin.
Yes, exactly. And it may look like intimidating and hard to read, but if you just look at the format and like take it one line at a time, it should make sense.
It'll actually look very simple if you've ever read any of the guides for like Shura 3 or Shura 2.
Yeah? Does it look similar to that?
No, I'm just saying, like, compared to like Shura 3 and Shura 2, this is this is peanuts.
Yeah, there's like no mechanics compared to Shura 3.
I know.
And Shura 2.
Well, we got enough for the follow-up attack anyway. Mill overwrote. Like water hitting the ground, sinking in. Thank you for the follow. Marginally blind. Marginally blind.
Yeah, the 5 title is a batch. Like all of these where you need to like do hidden requirements are like really annoying sometimes.
but which one's more annoying? 5 title or Stardra? Yeah.
I mean, I'll take 5.
Oh, you think more people are gonna have Stardra than 5 title? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think with the resources available, people are gonna have the 5 title. I think a lot of people are gonna have it. I think even I might use it. I don't know. I really like the 9 one, but the 5 one looks cool as well.
Oh, I'm gonna be a fairy.
Oh, it's true. The fairy event is coming.
Yeah. What's great is the 5 title might last like a week or 2, and then you can do that. This is my new best friend meme.
Does the fairy title actually also have an easy mode?
Okay, do we have all colors? We do. Yep. So we're good here. We should be good.
Yep. You also rolled a 2-turn timer, so even if you don't kill first time, you should be fine.
Like Zinogre should hit pretty big damage here.
Yeah.
Oh, not quite.
Really good.
Yeah, not quite.
I guess a 75. Wait, why does he only hit 8.5 person multiplier?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have the wrong super? No. I don't know why he didn't hit any harder than that. I'm not really worried, though. Maybe I only had like 1 light combo.
Maybe, but that's still really low multiplier.
The Curse of Rainbow. There we go. Yeah, I must have only had like 1 light combo.
Yeah, that's way better multiplier.
My multiplier is not really high on this team comp.
Yeah. I mean, the Chinese girls also only have 15, I think, X. Which is only Haku.
Okay.
Oh, that's a clear.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. I even really didn't build optimally. Just in case I didn't get hearts, I brought the Mells who can make a column of hearts. But I guess if you were building any bit seriously, you just bring like an Onafua. Yeah. And either avoid defense or some... like, almost any endgame team is going to pile drive over that. Of course, don't bring your, like, Nautilus or Roslyn teams that take, like, 15 turns to get online. But
yeah, also keep in mind there is the Evoke combined on PART2, so you should have to work up for that. That's like the only thing I think that's really, like, strict and necessary.